What's up, you guys? Welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to be doing Twitch, Stephen Boss. I don't believe I did a full read on him. I posted in the community section, and I think I did a quick little video about how I felt that one of the reasons that he was at that hotel was because he and his wife was having marital issues. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, picking up rumors, or I could just be wrong. So let's just start with current events, and we'll work our way back to what happened. Okay, so prior to, let's ask this. How does Allison Hoker, his wife, allegedly feel about and towards her husband, Twitch? What are her honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Twitch? Allison, show me Allison's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Twitch. I don't know if I want to take that. Okay. Grab another deck and just jump into clarifying. Okay. So on the surface, I don't really see much to worry about. It's showing me her position in relation to him, being his wife, being mother of his child or children. I don't know how many children they have. Showing me family dynamic, which we're going to clarify, and then this introspection energy here. Okay. So it seems that under her energy, allegedly, it seems that there may be like a lack of logic when it comes to their relationship or how she handles things or handled things. Um, it's showing me like she's in a waiting position. So, as far as I know, there hasn't been any issue with his like estate or finances. Maybe there is. But it seems like she's in a waiting position. Maybe there is conflict when it comes to that. I want to know. Okay. What is Twitch's birthday? So is that Libra? September 29th, zodiac sign. Yes. So we got him as heir. Now, okay, girl. Thank you. There is and then we're talking about current energy. So yeah, she's getting backlash when it comes to the things that she has said, the way she's portraying herself, and things that she allegedly did. Now, there is, I don't know if this is how she feels about him and or in terms of, okay, so we're going to say it like this. Do she feel like he successfully fooled the world? Or is it saying that she feel like she was successful at fooling him and kind of luring him in and trapping him in a way to secure a relationship or whatever? Now, I don't think that she ever, maybe, according to these cards, it doesn't look like she really ever got along with the family or, even if they were cordial, it does look like there was consistent like tension or it was a little bit of a side eye since the beginning on one or both sides when it comes to the family of Twitch. She's happy that she's free in terms of not being in a relationship is what it feels like to me. And she shows up very manipulative in terms of like plotting and planning. This is, this Four Swords is, swords in general are words and thoughts. There's somebody here, taking the time to think things through. And this could be the way she's presenting herself now. This could be just multitude of different time and space throughout the relationship and now. But then we have this Five of Swords energy, which is very much competitive energy. Maybe she felt like they was in competition on some level, or maybe that's how she felt that he felt, or that's how he acted from her perception. But she tries to think before she speaks. But then again, there's this energy where she doesn't, or before she takes actions. But she felt like she had to move a certain way when it came to him. And again, it's coming in the space of what are your true motives? A little sketchy competitive energy here as well. Oh, I can see this is where we landed here. We have family. So I want to ask about the NDAs, and I want to ask about her accusing him of being on drugs. Okay. So she is regretful on some of the things that came out that she allegedly said or whatever, right? Now, what was Allison's true intention with the NDAs to attend the funeral of Twitch? Specifically when it comes to the family, his family. What was her true intentions with the NDAs? Allison's true intentions when it comes to the NDAs for Twitch's family to view his body, to attend the funeral. What was her true intentions? It's showing me that she wasn't moving in love, allegedly. And then we have that Five of Swords again, that very, we're going to clarify that because that would be the motive's energy. And then this was to prevent a headache as well. It's presenting as if she didn't want to see them happy on some level. Like this is intention. The couple of would-be positive cards that came out are in the reverse here. So let's get into it and get a little bit more detail about what that is representing. She's just doing what she wanted to do, what was easy for her. She wanted to create a problem. She wanted to provide more grief. This is the energy that we have here. She knew that it would upset them if she did it to take something away from them. And that's more of an emotion or opportunity or what you would, if we put ourselves in their shoes and we could imagine like how that would make them feel, the thoughts that would go through their head, that is the energy that she allegedly wanted to put them in. And I wonder if she even allowed them to come over at one time, after it happened. Maybe they wanted to be near the kids, or maybe they wanted to come over, talk to her, and things like that. Maybe she didn't allow that to happen. That's weird. But is it true, allegedly, that Twitch was a drug addict? Was Twitch on drugs? Was Twitch on drugs, Stephen Boss? Was Twitch on drugs? For me, that would be a no. Now, he could have tried some things here and there. Show me more. Was Twitch on drugs? Was Stephen Boss on drugs? Five of Wands, that's another no. Was Stephen Boss on drugs? Four of Cups. I wonder how much he even drank. Like, was he a heavy drinker? Because it just seems to me that he wasn't interested in those things. At the very least, to the degree that she maybe made it seem. I didn't see the statement. I didn't read the magazine. I'm just going off of headlines that I seen. So, maybe he was a social drinker. He could have tried some things here and there, but it's not showing me that he had a problem. Yeah, 7 of Wands. And it's showing me that she did on some level or another, because it's showing me that he's reserving judgment. Maybe it's things that he did not know until further along in the relationship about her, because she's coming up like a party girl. Um, I don't know if she mentioned something about therapy or intervention, or when she found out that he allegedly had these issues, but he's saying that she's a liar. He's saying that. He's saying that was bullshit. That is not true. Okay. What was Allison's intentions with saying that Twitch had a drug problem, whether it's true or not? What was her intention of putting that information out? Show me Allison's intentions, her true intentions with saying that Twitch had a drug problem, whether it's true or not. Okay. What was Allison's true intentions with saying that Twitch had a drug problem? It's this energy so far of brainstorming, and trying to figure out maybe ways to gain sympathy or whatnot, like since he passed away. And then it's also kind of coming off like, I don't want to say it. It's coming off like, what is the fucking word? So it seemed like she moved on in dating. So she wanted to give validity to her moving on as well. If that make any sense. It really don't make sense, but that's how I'm perceiving this. Why did Allison say that Twitch was on drugs? To me, it's like giving validity to her moving on and then gaining sympathy, furthering her cause or whatnot. It's like, which ways or what ways can I further my brand, or what ways can I continue the movement that I'm pushing, and what topic can I talk about, and what ways can I gain sympathy and things like that. Let's see. Let's ask this real quick. What is the current state of Stephen Twitch Boss estate? Without a will. So she's getting half of his estate, of his earnings, half of his interest earnings from Goldman Sachs investment account, as well as royalties from cast and crew production services, Disney Worldwide Services, GEP Talent Services. So I would assume that the other half maybe go to people that maybe he owed business wise, and maybe his kids and stuff like that. I don't know. but she may want it all. I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm gonna ask a couple more questions before we move on to what happened to Twitch. Okay, show me how did show me the vibes, the energy of Allison and Twitch's marriage, uh, months leading up to his passing. Twitch and Allison's relationship leading up to his passing. We got very cold energy, very confusing energy, smoke and mirrors. So obviously, most people do this. What happens in the house stays in the house. So we're presenting a certain way, acting like everything is good in front of the cameras, in front of people. Woo, woo, woo. And then we have Queen of Swords, very cold energy, very detached. Show me more when it comes to Twitch and Alice's relationship prior. It looked like they had some work projects. She knew that he wasn't doing good mentally, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm just sad about every fucking thing. It's like, I'm sad about my relationship. Like, that's what it is. Um, so there was some regrets here. She could have already been talking to someone else while they were together. Allegedly. It's all allegedly. They were on the verge of a separation. They were on the verge of separation prior to his passing. So let's get into it. Show me more about the smoke and mirrors. The relationship itself. But I feel like a lot of people knew that. But, for us out here in the crowd that didn't know them, that didn't work with them, maybe to our perception. Okay. But I feel like people that were close to them that they worked with knew that they were having issues on some level. Show me what this coldness is about. Walking away, endings, detached. So if they weren't separated, they were talking about it, or it was obvious that it was headed that way. A lot of tempers flaring, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. Why the star? Somebody in the situation did not want to heal it. Maybe it was on the table. Maybe therapy was on the table, talking it through, was on the table. But somebody was doing everything that they could to make it not work. Dragging their feet. Is it even fucking worth it? Things were basically about money and the family. So the relationship itself was, not all peaches and cream. They maybe talked about work and things like that, maybe helping her get jobs because maybe she was feeling down and maybe he felt like maybe that's a part of her energy, her attitude. So it looked like he maybe was trying his best to like assist her get in a better space herself. Um, yeah, he felt betrayed. I felt like she could have been, or he suspected that she was messing around on him while they were together, allegedly. Um, this could be something that she say about him in the future. It could be something she said, trying to, again, save face and make herself look like the victim and the good person here. She could very well say some other things. It's just like, he wanted it, or, maybe at some point both of them wanted things to be back where it used to be, the Nine of Cups. But it feels like they were stuck in that current energy of regret and sadness. Show me that. So she could probably do another interview of some sort. Maybe it could be on her own platform where she is saying more things. She is saying more things to make him look bad. Now, and this could be more things coming up between the brother or the friend or whoever he or they are, because I do see some more conflict coming up in the near future, some back and forth. So maybe at some point she'll choose to shut up for a little bit. She needs a break for her mental health, basically, type thing. And then we end here on the Seven of Swords. So there was a lot of disingenuous energy between the two and for presentation, but they were on the verge of a breakup. Show me Twitch's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Allison the months leading up to his passing. I want to look at them separately. I looked at them as a whole first. Stephen's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Allison months prior to his passing. Endings. He wanted it to end. You know, he was dragging his feet because there's still emotions there. He was in his feelings. He wanted to do something new. He wanted to start over. Seven of Swords. He felt like she was deceptive. Maybe he was being deceptive or sneaky. But I asked how he felt about her. Could be both. Nobody's perfect, right? He was stressed the fuck out about her. Stephen's thoughts and feelings towards Allison prior. We have the Tower. It fell on this page. So, how old is their last child? That's interesting. But let's go ahead and clarify. I don't really like to bring kids in the situation. So I'm not going to really touch that like that unless something comes out when I clarify. I'm not going to dig if it ain't just obvious. A lot of Page of Wands here. Death. This is him wanting to end that situation. He wanted to start new. He wanted to do something fresh. He wanted to get out of that energy. He was tired of that energy. I love you, but I need to look out for me and what's best for me. I don't want to live the rest of my life miserable. Ten of Wands. This is something he thought about for a while. He thought about this for a while. He didn't want to just make a decision based off his emotions. He wanted to get up out of that situation. They were not together, or they were getting ready to break up. He was tired of the lying, even the little white lies, lying about shit that you don't have to lie about, or that you know that I'm going to find out about. Maybe she threatened him about with the kids. If you divorce me, or if you do this, you do that. Maybe she threatened him with court or something like that. So it's almost like somebody planning something in the marriage. I don't know if this is just to escape. There could be some fear here. But he did not feel like any seeds would bloom or flower from that situation. He felt like there was nothing else he could get from that situation. In the state that it was in at that time. Let's do love oracles if I know where I put them. Here they go. Yay! Stephen's thoughts and feelings towards Allison prior to him passing, towards the end. Somebody was getting to know somebody new at this time. He tried to be lighthearted and playful. Look at that. Let's see what else came out. Stay optimistic about your love life. So that implies that he wasn't optimistic, but you're trying to be optimistic. It's safe for you to love, codependency, and romantic feelings. So the romantic feelings were dwindling. Again, it's codependent, that devil energy, because we have paperwork, we have children, so we're tied to each other, right? Okay. Show me Allison's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Twitch months before he passed away. Allison's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Twitch the months leading up to his passing. How did Allison feel about Twitch before he passed? Four of Swords. Maybe they weren't speaking that much. Maybe they were on a break. She was thinking a lot about it. Allison's thoughts and feelings towards Twitch prior to his passing. How did she honestly feel about him? Unrequited. Disengaged, not interested. How did Allison feel about and towards Twitch? Defensive. How did she feel about and towards Twitch prior to his passing? Ace of Wands in reverse. There was a lack of intimacy, a lack of attraction, not knowing where things were going to go, more smoke and mirrors. Oh, he's the best husband. Pinching him on the back while they're taking a picture. And just as an example, that's just the vibes we get in here. Where is, oh, here it is. All right, let's clarify. So, I cracked the deck. 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Show me more here on Allison's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Twitch prior to him passing. 10 of Wands came out. Holding back. It's like, as an example, you dating somebody and you know that person likes you or more than you like them, whether that's in general or at that moment. And all they want from you is attention and a conversation, and you intentionally ignore them or give them a little bit and pull it back. That fighting, she could have felt betrayed. She didn't want to hang out with people that he was hanging out with. She didn't really want to be social. She made it very obvious, I feel like, for people that know them, it was quite obvious that things weren't good between the two. It just felt like, oh man, shit, that's what you got to deal with, like that type of thing. And maybe on some level or at some point it was unspoken, but that's the vibe. Ooh, I hope y'all could hear me. I hope y'all heard me, baby. I'm so sorry. She could have came at him about his manhood. She felt like maybe he wasn't stepping up and doing things that he needed to do, from her perception, from her desires. And she told him plenty of times how she regretted A, B, and C, X, Y, Z. Feel like she could be hit below the belt a lot. She felt like, or she wanted him to feel like, or she wanted to create the atmosphere that she was the boss. She was the most important in that situation. Oh, I hope y'all could hear me. All right, let's go to the beginning. All right. Why did Twitch go to the hotel the day that he passed away, or leading up to him passing? Why was Twitch at that hotel? Why did he go? Why did he leave and go to the hotel? Why? He was tricked. He was lured. Or he could have wanted to get away. Why was Twitch at that hotel leading up to his passing? Why did he leave and go to the hotel? We have a King of Wands here. That's the very same King of Wands it might not be the same. Let's just go. Let's keep going. Why did Twitch go to the hotel leading up to his passing? Okay. So again, I don't think that I did a reading on this. Maybe I did. I can't remember. What I do remember is posting in the community section and making a quick video that could have been 5 minutes or less. Now, what I seen from the beginning is him meeting up with two people, two men, or at least they present masculine energy. Now he was led there, and this was to discuss something in the future, maybe. But let's clarify so I can get better understanding of this. Um, and then I also see we ended here with, let me ask what Allison's zodiac is. Either way, she's his counterpart, so she could present as the Queen of Swords. Allison Hoker's zodiac sign. Aquarius. Yeah, she's the air sign too. So she was happy. I feel like they had a conversation. She could have even told him to get the fuck out. TBH, because she's also presenting as the counterpart for this here fire sign. But I don't know. Let's get into it. I could be wrong. So they're both air signs. Ooh. I feel like he was more emotionally available than she was. And that may not be saying a lot, but they're both air signs. So sorry, y'all. Okay, why the Seven of Swords for why Stephen left and went to that hotel? I feel like they were arguing, y'all. Hold on. You know, it's showing me tempers flaring. It's showing me being fed up and tired. Um, I don't know if it's, I'm getting like this investigation type energy. I don't know what that is. Or this could just be needing some time and being low key. But who is this fire sign, or what is this energy representing? Knight of Wands. The moon. Give me a second. Okay. I feel like let's scratch that part about meeting up with people part for now, at least. This is someone that's trying to get away from an argument. This is someone that's trying not to act irrationally. This is someone that's trying to get their thoughts together versus acting on their angry impulses or, arguing and fighting. He needed to clear his head. He needed to be alone to clear his head. So I think that's going to be my next question first. He could have found out about some things. He was going back and forth in his head. Maybe he was communicating too with someone while he was there. Let's use this one to get a little bit more about why he was there. Okay, tell me more about why Twitch left the house and went to the hotel. Why did Twitch leave the house and go to the hotel? Okay. I feel like he found out about something. It could have been something that was found out about him, maybe, but it could have been something he found out about pertaining to his wife. Now, what we have, and this could have been some business situation as well, possibly, but we would assume that there would have been text messages or something, right? But you know how that go. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Envy, loneliness, and we have success here. I feel like, again, to avoid conflict, he left. That was the successful thing to do. That was the best thing to do. So, what happened right before Twitch left the house? What was going on at Twitch's house before he left? What was going on at Twitch's house before he left that day, before he passed away, before he went to the hotel? What was going on at Twitch's house? What was happening at Twitch's house before he went to the hotel that day he passed, or leading up to his passing? Okay. What's going on? I don't know that there was other people there. I don't necessarily feel that it was other people at the house, but it could have been because it's kind of low key given like celebration or, mm, but let's go. Um, what was happening at Twitch's house before he left for the hotel? Again, it is like he just needed some space. Um, I'm definitely going to clarify in a second. He needed some space. He needed to think. He maybe found out something that broke his heart. He didn't want to be there. He felt like it was the best thing for him to do was to leave because there was some drama. There was some type of drama or something was going on that he didn't feel like being bothered with. Okay. This was a judgment call. I'm not right now. I'm not getting like business meeting, but I will get there. Right now. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting like I need to get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna say the other part I just heard, child. Sheets. And a part of me feel like she told him to go, or you're leaving good, or something like to that, because it's showing me her going at him, her being controlling. It's coming off like gaslighting energy. And you did this and you said that, and it's like coming off like obvious lies. Like, why are you fucking with me? Like, you're fucking with my head on purpose. He needed some time, some space, and this is what fell on the floor. What is the Seven of Swords and Three of Swords representing for Twitch and him leaving home to go to the hotel? Ooh, keep sneezing. Okay. What is this Three of Swords, Seven of Swords when it comes to Twitch and him leaving home to go to the hotel? What is the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords representing? An opportunity, a setup. So this is making me feel like when they get into it, it's something he will frequently do. It's close to home. He can get some space, but he can still be nearby home. So this is something that happened before. So it was a reliable, allegedly, this was a reliable setup. Let me argue with him so he can go where he usually goes. Allegedly. Um, what is the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords when it comes to Twitch leaving home? That Seven of Cups wanted to come out. Tower. What's the setup? What's the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords when it comes to Twitch leaving home to go to that hotel? Motive. There was a motive behind this argument and this conflict that was created. Show me Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords for Twitch leaving home, going to the hotel. All right, that's it. Okay, show me this. Lovers. Okay. Water Tower. Yep, create this big. Look, that shit wanted to come out again. But this is for the Tower. Lovers fell on the floor. Give me more for the Tower. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. He was trying to avoid a tower between them. And then Four Swords, Three of Swords, under the Five of Swords. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Independence. Back here, Nine of Cups. So two nines. Um, yeah, I feel like this is a setup to get him out the house. It could have been for something to happen to him, or it could have been, I just don't want you fucking here right now. So I'm gonna do what I know works, and I'm still gonna know where you are, basically. I don't know. Show me more about. Oh, we got this one flipped over. Okay. Tell me more about that Three of Swords, Seven of Swords when it comes to Twitch leaving the house, going to the hotel that day. Yeah. I feel like this was a setup for him to leave and go there. All right. Let's just, I don't know if I want to ask that first. Does Allison know what happened to Twitch? Does Allison know the truth about what happened to Twitch? Whether it's what they told us or something else. You know what? Let me do this. Does Allison know the truth about what happened to Stephen Twitch? Does Allison know the truth about what happened to Stephen? Does Allison know the truth about what happened to Stephen? Judgment and the Ace of Cups. Does Allison know the truth about what happened to Stephen? Ace of Pentacles. Does Allison know the truth about what happened to Stephen? Star. That's her, right? Aquarius. And Temperance. It's coming off like revenge. Might be the wrong word to use, but okay, let's get into it. Show me judgment for does Allison know what really happened to Twitch? That's someone that knows. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I feel it's alleged. I feel she has something to do with his passing, but we're gonna ask what happened. Yeah, they had gotten into an argument. This was a setup for him to leave and go where he usually goes. So it's not happening at the house. Or she could be detached from it, allegedly. What happened to Twitch? How did he pass away? What happened to Stephen Boss? How did he pass away? What's the truth? Whether it be what we have been told or something else. What is the truth? What happened to Stephen Boss? Why is he not in his body? Okay. So he drove somewhere because he didn't want to be in the situation that he was in prior to him leaving and driving somewhere. What happened to Stephen the day that he passed away? What happened the day that Stephen passed away? Six of Wands. What happened to Stephen the day that he passed away? What happened to Stephen the day that he passed away? I don't know if I want to take two of them at once. Anything else? Okay. What happened to Stephen the day that he passed away? Why is he no longer in his physical body? Truth, please, and thank you. Clarity. What happened to Stephen the day he passed away? He was searching for peace. goodness. Okay. So it shows me he's searching for peace. He's finding peace. He's thinking woo woo woo. And then in comes this warring energy, like combat. Okay. And again, it's presenting her energy as creating this situation. Um, this could have been about money as well. This could have been about his estate. It's just keeps showing like this control, like this immense, intense control on her part, allegedly. Okay. So why is Stephen not in his physical body? Well, no, let's ask this first. Did Stephen unalive himself? Did Twitch unalive himself? Yes or no? Make it plain and clear. Did Twitch unalive himself? Did Twitch unalive himself? Don't you fall. Justice wanted to be in reverse. Hold on, let me get this card. Okay, let's keep going. Did Twitch unalive himself? The devil. Did Twitch unalive himself? Did Twitch unalive himself? Did Twitch unalive himself? The moon. I don't know what that was. Hold on. The tower fell on the floor. So the tower again. Let's clarify. Motherfucker. Under the tower. Was she there? I do see him being depressed specifically about the relationship. I don't feel like he was depressed about everything. Let me dig a little bit more because I'm kind of feeling a little uncertain. It just keeps highlighting her here. Every fucking spread she's there. Okay, let's ask again. I'm gonna use a different deck. Hold on. Did Stephen Twitch Boss unalive himself? This deck's so big. Did he unalive himself? Did he kill himself? I keep seeing water involved, but I don't know. Didn't they say it was a gunshot after the fact? I can't remember like the sequence of the story. It doesn't look like he did to me. What was these two? Two of Cups and Justice, Death card. I feel like there was two people there. Who was was anyone at the hotel with Twitch when he passed away? Was anyone at the hotel with Twitch when he passed away? Was anyone around Twitch when he passed away? Was anyone... Maybe I did do a reading on this before. I can't remember. But I keep seeing like a car pulling up, or maybe it's pulling out, because I don't know how their house looked, but in my head, I see like two pillars. I see a driveway. The door is there. And I just see her like at the door. That may not be what it looked. Let me look it up real quick. Twitch's house. This is the back, I guess. Yeah, that's got to be the back. Where the fuck is the front? Because I definitely seen it as white. I guess that's. Let me click on it so it can be bigger. Hold on. I don't know. I still feel like this is the back of the house. Still feel like this is the back of the house. But yeah, I did see it as a white house. Traded. She sold the house. Maybe this is the front. So maybe these posts is the pillars I'm seeing. I don't know. You see. The garage is on the right. She got a new house. I'm trying to see. I'll be back. Oh no, that's the best I can see right now. But what was the question? Okay, was anyone there when Twitch passed away? Was anyone there when Twitch passed away? Was anyone there when Twitch passed away? Was Twitch with anybody when he passed away? The justice keep coming up. He's Libra. Um, was anyone there when Twitch passed away? Was someone with Twitch when he passed away? Was someone with Twitch when he passed away? Was someone with Twitch when he passed away? The car's so slippery, they just be slipping when I'm. So yes, someone was there, and I keep feeling like it was two people. People that he knew, maybe was familiar with. But let's go ahead and clarify. I'm gonna have to look through my stuff and see what I said previously. Um, yeah, it was two people. Two people for sure, at least. Show me. Okay, so who was there when Twitch passed away? Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Again, keeps giving me two. And it could be saying she was there. Um, who was with Twitch when he passed away? How will we know who it is? Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Could have been more than two people. Somebody that he worked with or has connections to his job. So this is somebody he worked with on some level or has connections with his job. So it could be 2 to 3 people. Could be more, but mainly giving me 2, but now I have 3. Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Who was with Twitch when he passed away? For some reason, I feel like it was cups in the room, like for like saying that more than one person was there, and somebody that he could be family with or considers family, or a part of a community that he was a part of. Oh, we're gonna use that deck. I just remembered. Since we got that work energy here, we should pull out that deck in a second. Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Somebody could be a King of Pentacles here. He could have had drugs in his system or was drugged. They could have been talking about a contract or something like that. So it could, show me more. So it's an older male. And a fire sign, a younger fire sign. He wanted to leave away from them as well. I almost feel like somebody's following him. I feel like somebody's following him, or keeping tabs on him in some way. Okay. Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Show me more about this Eight of Pentacles. Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Odd jobs and student. So somebody younger than him, somebody that maybe he could have been mentoring, maybe, or the person that he was with, maybe the young energy was the older guy's mentor, assistant or something. I don't know. Give me a little bit more about that. Teacher, see, student, teacher. I don't know if I want to say that, but we'll use this as an example. Hitman in training vibes. Or this could have been someone that was a mentor to Stephen, or Stephen was mentoring this person. I don't know. I could have that mixed up. I could be off on that on a little bit. Who else was there when Stephen passed away? Caution. Who was with Stephen when he passed away? Who was with Twitch when he passed away? Gossip, Seven of Swords. It was definitely set up and trickery. Who was with Stephen? More than, this could be a partner, a business partner. Again, it could be two people. It could have been Stephen's wife, allegedly, but 2 to 3 people besides Stephen, I feel like. What's back here? Somebody made him, didn't they say he wrote something? He did not write that. Whatever. Let's ask. Setbacks. He was being held hostage, allegedly. Did Twitch write a letter before he passed away? Can't remember if he did. Reported that a suicide note was found at the scene. Okay. He was drugged. He was forced to write a letter. He was kidnapped. Okay. So show me everything that happened in that hotel room leading up to Twitch passing away. I think this is gonna be it, y'all, for now. What happened in the hotel room before Twitch passed away? What happened in that room? It reminded me of that Chesley Christ situation. What happened in that room before Twitch passed away? What was going on in that room? He was being held hostage. What was happening in that hotel room before Twitch passed away? We'll let you go if you just do what we say. But he knew that wasn't true. It was a contract also. Something they wanted him to sign. This was about money and insurance as well. This fire sign energy. And Allison is here again. They could have been threatening his children or something about children. They were trying to, give him an incentive to listen. They tried a few different things to get him to cooperate. And, let's use this deck again. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we should ask before I end this. What else was going down in that room? What was going down in that room before he passed away? Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Careful not to get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. Um, no, denial. He was not willing to do what he's they were asking him to do. It took some convincing, you know. Money manager is here with loss. A major phase in your life is ending. Let go of what was so you can focus your energy on what is ahead of you. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances, but this is like, again, listen to us and you'll be all right. What was going on in that room? Rebel. He was not going. So I don't know if they forged it or they eventually got him to do. He didn't want, say he listened to them, and either way, it was something that he did not feel was good for him, a good look for him, his legacy. He did not want to leave behind, say in the future this shit come out, whatever this was, it come out, then it looked bad on him at any given time ever. Like, that's not who he wanted to be known as. That's not the decisions he wanted people to know him for and things like that. So whatever this was, he felt that aside from this unaliving letter, it would not be good for Twitch. Angelic help, I feel like he asked for help, spiritually. I feel like, and at some point he surrendered, like they're not, I can't get out of this, What was going on in that room before Twitch passed away? Underworld. Sex, death, hidden knowledge. They could have filmed this on some level or had some type of recording or records or something. Probing into the mysteries of life. As the world evolves, so can your means of earning money. It could have been some opportunities they wanted him a part of, and he didn't want to be a part of it. What else is going on in this room? Spirituality and designer. They staged it. Okay. He was unfulfilled with these opportunities and whatever the fuck this was they were trying to get him involved in. Anything else that Stephen would like us to know about what happened to him or in general? Is this her new boyfriend? What does he do? These two people, whoever they are, the teacher and student, there's going to be some exposure, or they're like in plain sight. Allison Hoker's new boyfriend. Adam Edmund. Who is Adam Edmund? There's some other shit that popped up while she feels seen and secure and all of that. I don't know. This may not have shit to do with him. I don't know. I wonder what he do for work. Though. He's saying that this is connected to work. This is connected to work. I know he worked with Ellen and all of that. Ellen's zodiac sign. She an Aquarius too? Shit. I mean, this is saying that this is involving like a lot of people. This is involving his wife. This is involving people that he worked with. business things, some lawyers in there. This just feels like a setup from the beginning. I'm going to do this one and then we're going to be done for now. I appreciate y'all for sticking around, watching the video. He had been worried for a while. It's like people around him were trying to fuck with his self-esteem. And this is about money. They wanted to create little pockets in space and time where it may be obvious that they could record on some level, that may be obvious that he was in his head. They wanted to create situations that we could say, okay, that happened. Remember that? We can see why he maybe felt bad and shit like that. So they wanted to create the issue where it was shit going on with Ellen and his job and things like that. They wanted to create these little narratives so that 2 plus 2 could equal 4 to you when they presented 4. You know, when you solved for the 4, they wanted it to make sense, if that makes sense. This is about growth here. It maybe was some things that was shady that he was aware of, but people tried to downplay it, and he maybe went with it, and he regrets that because now he's seeing that it was a setup from the get-go. You know, he felt very honored and happy. I don't want to say honored necessarily, but happy to have the opportunities that he had. And so he wanted to show his gratitude by being cooperative on some level and woo, and you know, he wanted to keep his job and shit. But under Death card is again the deception card, and then 8 of Pentacles. Anything for that? Guilt. Anything else? Failure. Under the work situation. So he maybe failed to hold up his end of the bargain or failed to be in compliance with what they wanted. So I'll holler at y'all later.